Greetings, Soul Tribe. I pray all is well with you today. Whew. I thank you for tuning in to this channel. And may you receive the guided messages that you need for your soul's journey. I'm just tuning into the message, guys, because I just recorded a video and it seems that there's another message that I need to bring forward. So I like to take my time to do that and make sure I'm delivering the correct information. So the cards that I pulled or will be pulling from is the Sacred Geometry Activation card deck. I use this one when I am efforting to encourage and bring a focus on what needs to be addressed or what areas we need to put some focused attention on our healing journey. It is a sense of bringing some awareness to this space within ourselves, and so we can actively engage that energy center by doing whatever we need to do in the physical or by way of just meditation and tuning in to the higher realms, okay, with this focused energy. For those that are new to my channel, Shalom. Thank you for allowing me to be a messenger for Spirit. My intention is always for the highest good and to support you in your healing journey. I love you. All right, guys. On the split. Discernment. Beautiful color, right? Number 20 might be significant for you. Discernment. So at this time, Spirit may be doing things in your life that you are not fully aware of. 222 on the timestamp. So 2 is significant for someone today. There are some things that are coming into balance or coming into alignment when you see 2. Or that needs to come into alignment or balance, okay? On the split, we have soul time. So it's a sense of needing to take some time and work on the areas within yourself that needs attention, okay? The frequency of the soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So you are an infinite being. You are spirit, whether you knew that or not. And it's a sense of connecting back within, taking that time where you disconnect from the natural, the material world, the activities of the routine of the day, and make some time for yourself, okay? Okay, so Spirit wants me to take this out. I had put it back in the deck, but it fell back out, so there we go. We have passion. Maybe you need to infuse more passion into your life. Passion is not always synonymous with like another person. Passion just could be your creativity, just the things that brings you excitement or enjoyment, okay? Your passion for life. That's what that's talking about. 404 on the timestamp. So it seems like these cards are syncing up with the time that I'm noticing, because this is 40 and that goes down to 4. That speaks about your security or just being in a very stable frame of mind. More structure. Someone may need to bring in more structure in some area of their life. Could be in your spirituality. Could be just, you know, what you do behind the scenes when you disconnect from the world. Perhaps you need to develop a routine. Okay. Okay, so there's something that's approaching. There's something that's coming into view. This says one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. And it's the new reality that you're creating, or that is coming into view with emergence, okay? It invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from the place, or from that place. I talked about passion, so it's a sense of reigniting your passions, allowing yourself to explore and even engage in your environment, in your world, with that childlike attitude or nature, okay? So someone may be very focused on their material, while that's important as far as the obligations of life. It's also important to create balance. Remember, this message is to bring balance, 222, right? Bringing something into balance, how you live in the world, and then how you play. How you live and how you play your passions, okay? So connecting back to your child, okay, your inner child, okay? So someone is being encouraged to connect back to your inner child. There are some changes that perhaps you have been going through, or that you will be experiencing in your life. And change could be viewed as negative, but if we change our perspective on change, we may experience change differently. We may experience change from a higher viewpoint, okay, when we look at it as something positive, okay? It's a sense of both inward and outward changes that are taking place. So something that's happening internally, something that is happening in your physical world, okay? Both aspects of the change need to be able to work together, okay? So if you are in a new environment or in a new space, is a sense of reconnecting back to your youthfulness, reconnecting back to your passion, allowing yourself to fully engage in your environment or in your community and embrace the change, right? That could be meeting new people. That could be getting out of your shell. That could be coming out of your house more. That can be, just getting involved in some type of community event, some type of social dynamic. Number 12 on the change card, that goes to number 3. 3 is a sense of working together, okay? And if you could keep that in mind, that things are always changing, they're ever changing, that will help. Some people get stuck because we get comfortable, or they can get comfortable in a place that is it's good for them, but things are always subject to change, and they indeed are always changing. Without change, then there is no growth, guys, right? Sacral chakra, number 2 again. Number 2 again, the orange flower of life supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. So again, this is tied to the passions, okay? The orange reminds me of the sun. The sun inspires, the sun opens up. The sun even illuminates, areas that are dormant. It activates, passion. So it's a sense of reigniting passion, the passion for life, okay? So someone may be going through a darker period right now where they've been isolating. They've been experiencing a lot of change, and it's a need to reignite that passion for life, okay? Reignite that passion for life. Realization. Okay, so something that you need to realize. Okay. So there's a lot of enjoyment that you can have, okay? In spite of what you're facing right now, you can experience more than what you're experiencing now. So with the sacral chakra, it's a sense of opening up. The emergence, it's a sense of allowing the new to come in, allow your childlike attitude to be displayed in the earth, or even in the dynamic that you're facing right now. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So you have the ability to transform your situation or even ignite your situation for positive change based on how you show up, right? 10:01 rather on the time stamp. And notice the sync as far as these numbers. 37, that goes to 10, and 19, that goes to 10. So you have 1010. But what I saw on the phone was 1001, okay, that mirroring number. So it's a sense of a new beginning that you are about to embark on, or that is that you're actually just now getting started in, okay? Integration, again, working together. There's some things that you have learned on your journey that now it's a time to integrate them, okay? Allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Remember when I talked about change, I said, well, we can easily change our perception on change, okay? So you can view change as something negative, or you can view change in a positive light. So if you can just take those aspects, something that looks painful, something that looks like you have to let it go, or a loss, you can take that loss and you can transform your situation with that loss simply by how you view that experience. You have the power to materialize joy and delight in your life simply by integrating these aspects that you have transited through or that you're currently going through, and based on how you view them, okay? In order to see things from a higher perspective, however, you will need some soul time, okay? You're going to have to disconnect. You're going to have to be able to connect with your divine spirit and even source, right? The divine one, creative all that is, and appreciate just the nature of who you are, okay? The uniqueness of who you are as a soul, all right? And how you show up in the world for yourself and for others. That could be what's changing, and it could be uncomfortable, but it is a need to integrate aspects of yourself into your presence. So things that you have experienced that may have been difficult. Excuse me. This is someone who's definitely transiting. You're going through some transition, needing to learn how to surrender, to let go, with ease and grace. So anytime you fight the inevitable, that makes things a bit more sticky. It makes things a bit more stagnant. It creates more tension and opposition around you. And so if you're working on something, and there's another area in your life that is changing and you're resisting that opposition that you're having in one area of your life can definitely impact what you're building or what you're connecting to or what you're working on negatively. So it is very important that you're able to appreciate what's changing in your life, okay? It helps to keep your vibration elevated. It helps to keep you in a positive mind frame so that you don't negatively disrupt other areas of your life unintentionally, okay? By refusing to allow something to fall away that needs to fall away. So if you're unsure if it's time to let something go, this soul time will assist you when you're sitting still, connecting to the divine spirit and connecting within to your higher self. That will give you the wisdom that you need to know, all right, I'm in divine alignment. This is now, I'm in the present, and this no longer serves me. And then you are able to cultivate that strength or pull from the strength within in order to release aspects of yourself that you've already transited through, okay? We have cosmic flower. Appreciate, first of all, how unique and beautiful you are. Cosmic flower speaks about coming back to the very essence of yourself, like the core, almost like your DNA, right? Your signature stamp, your blueprint, just what makes you you, right? The uniqueness of who you are. You are a cosmic flower, okay? You have to remember, where is your source of stability? It's within. Where is your home? Everything starts from within. So whatever you're trying to create or change, you can do external work, and that's great, because that helps. However, the internal work, that is where it needs to start. And don't look at work as being like arduous or something that is very burdensome. It's just saying there's some focused attention that you need to place within your being, okay, that will help you in the world, in the external. Okay, when you pour out yourself, it's a sense of you being more balanced, you being more authentic, you being more truthful to yourself, to your core. So it's you know, what people talk about, a moral compass. They talk about value systems and beliefs and integrity. This all stems from, you know, when you do that check within, your internal check, you're able to, if things are lacking, you're able to create these or generate these things within, or draw from source to make sure that you have everything you need to fully show up in your world. Okay, 1616 on the timestamp. These numbers are for someone today. So if I've called out any of those numbers for you, 222, 1010, 4 4, 1616, 1001, those are your things. Okay, and let me see, what's integration. Integration is 30, so that's 33 also. Okay, okay, I think we pretty much have the message, guys. This was just something to encourage the collective, let you know that you are doing great. You are doing great. You probably just need to be a little bit more playful. 1707. Be more playful. Incorporate more passion into your world. Laugh more. All right. Do some exciting things. We have compassion here. Number 6. Okay. This is the energy of harmonizing something also. Okay. We talked about harmonizing just the internal with the external world. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. Again, we are vessels. We are engaging in the world, right? And it's important for us to engage in the world in our truth and fully. So if we're not fully connecting, if we're not allowing ourselves to be seen, if we're hiding behind closed doors, if we're limiting our capacity to grow and evolve, that interferes with the ability for us to even infuse compassion and love into another soul. The first place where we got to learn that is within. Okay, so this is a sense of giving yourself compassion, doing the things that you know you love. How do you know what you love? You take that time here, the time out, and you discover it, right? You look within and you ask yourself those questions. What is it that I love? What is it that I like to do? What brings me enjoyment? Okay, what will fulfill me? And whenever you get that response, that internal response or that feedback from yourself, okay, then you take the initiative on that. You take steps towards cultivating that in your reality. And so that's how the internal and the external work together in balanced harmony. Okay, guys? All right, that's an encouraging message for whoever needed it. I hope you take the strength of that word and do something positive with it for yourself today. Don't wait. Do something today. All right. I love you. Bye.